This is the 5th race of the 2005 Piston Cup season, being the Nitroade 400. This is also the first race this season to be sponsored by an actual Piston Cup sponsor, that being Nitroade, a high-energy drink. But unfortunately in practice, Riley Nathanson, the backup racer for RPM, had a practice crash, and now he'll miss the rest of the season. But this is the last race before Winford Bradford Rutherford, RPM's primary racer, returns. So RPM just chose not to race a car today. Now onto the starting grid. The King will start at pole position with Murray Clutchburn to his outside. Row 2 has Sonic OMT, who is back from his suspension last race, and Jeremy Carfield to his outside. Row 3 has Lightning McQueen and Tony Gasworth. Both have done pretty decent this season. And in row 4, there's Sage Vanderspin and Kevin Shiftwright, the teammates of Pancake Shiftwright Racing. In row 5, there's Lucas 95 and myself. And in row 6, Sonic EXE and Ryan Newcar, two aggressive racers. Row 7 has two green cars, Carl Edwards and Chick Hicks. The undeserving race of the third race this season, or undeserving winner of the third race this season, my bad. But in row 8, there's Dale Earnhardt Jr., the number 8 car, and Greg Candyman. And in row 9, there's the Rush Racing teammates of Kurt Busch-Tire and Greg Beeple. And in row 10, there's Joe Ledfoot making his second start of his final season, and Hall Ingus to his outside. Row 11 has two more Rush Racing teammates of Mark Carton and Ernie Kierson. In row 12, there's their other teammate, Matt Karzith, and Chuck Armstrong to his outside. Row 13 has Elliot Draftler and Kevin Karvik. And in row 14, there's Jeff Burnton and Eugene Kobareski, probably going to wreck Ken Schrader. Row 15 has Jeff Corvette and Casey Gears. And in row 16, there's Joe Brakecheck and Casey Corner, who got his first successful finish this season last race. Row 17 has Michael Cartrup and Billy Oettinger, who only DNQ'd once this season. Row 18 has Ruby Easy Oaks making his second start this season, and Aiken Axler only making his first start this season. Row 19 has Claude Scruggs and Ken Schrader, who's hoping to wreck Eugene Kobareski. But in row 20, there's Dale Carrett and Rusty Wheelhouse, both starting quite far back in the field. Same with Ricky Sled, starting in the same row as his number 21, and Johnny Blaber making his first start this season. Row 22 has Sterling Carlin and Bobby Kabani, whose older brother, Terry, made one start this season. Row 23 has Travis Draftbill, who DNQ'd once this season so far, and Misty Motocross, who failed to qualify last race. Row 24 is Jamie Vicari and Brian Vickars. Both were rookies in the last two seasons. And in row 25, there's Dave Laney and Kyle Busch-Tire, who started the exact same position last race. But he did manage to beat these 15 cars who failed to qualify this race, including Pancho Wipeout, Allison Axler, and Brian Brooks, who all got their best qualification this season so far, even though they failed to qualify. And Scott Windows is still yet to qualify for his first race since the Florida 500. Floyd Mulvihill is still yet to qualify for a race in his entire rookie season. And Darren Lightfoot and Diana Lightfoot still failed to qualify. Same with Lee Refkins.